as it took me almost 50 years to understand everything, I will share in this video with you. And yes, honestly, sometimes I think how my life would be different if I understand everything before, earlier. But I think we just need to face the fact that we all have different learnings in life and a different pace how we learn all of these things. But just in case you're interested, I will share all of this with you here and now in this video. To understand the first one, which probably you will say, oh my god, what a cliche, I give you a little background. I work as a massage therapist, and some of my clients are really big. They have big body and some of them very, very stiff. Really, you just touch the body and you feel like you are touching a stone. And sometimes when I give the massage, I'm very sorry for this, I have to admit, but this is the truth. Sometimes I'm a little bit upset with these clients, and in the meantime I give the massage, I'm thinking, why they are not searching for a man masseuse who is much bigger and much stronger, or why they are not stretching their body, why they are not looking after themselves. And I'm a little bit upset with them. And in these 2 hours when I'm working on their body, I have this little voice in my head and I'm blaming them for things which is not my business. My business that the body is here and I need to give a massage. But other times they just give me, well, this is my problem, can you help me with this and this and this pain? And I'm working on the same body, I'm working on the same person, and the 2 hours flies like 5 minutes because I'm really deep into the problem and want to solve, and I'm really into the mode that I want to help, I want to solve this problem. And I was thinking one day, what makes the difference? The realization was, when I am well, I can offer well-being as well. When I'm not well, I cannot give anything. In my previous video, I was talking about the little cup, which is not just has to be full and we give to others from this cup, but it has to overflow and give from the saucer to other people. So, first thing first, and this is why I told is a little bit of a cliche, because I'm sure you already heard it 2 million times. Be well. Look after yourself. Because if you are well, if you are looking after yourself, then you are able to look after other people as well. So how it looks as a reality in my life, I am very seriously looking after how many hours do I sleep, what do I eat, what kind of people I allow to come into my life, because I want to look after my emotional and mental well-being. It's very important for me to move and meditate. So basically 5 things which I'm not saying religiously, because it means I'm very rigid with all of these things. But 90% in my life I'm looking after these things, and I'm really looking after my own well-being. Because if I'm well, other people around me are well. But maybe you say, it's not important for me how other people feel around me, I just feel okay and that's enough. But, and this is the second thing, in my reality the truth is, if I'm well, then other people are well. If other people are well, I am well. Why? Because in many spiritual and religious teaching, they are talking about the one spirit, the great spirit, which comes down and it lives inside of us. I'm not a religious person, but how I imagine life, that there is, imagine a big cloud. Okay, this is the cloud when all of the spirit exists in this universe is sitting there. Now, just for the example, imagine this is a big light cloud, for example, or a blue cloud or whatever. And when someone was born, a little thread of light or blue or pink or whatever, doesn't matter, is coming down, and this is the so-called spirit in the person. This is what is our essence. So if you think about the picture I just showed, is really like your hand. The cloud is your palm, and all of the fingers, it seems they are separated, but at the end of the day, they are the hand. That's how I imagine ourselves as human beings, that yes, I am living in my body, and you are living in your own body, but at the end of the day, what is living in the body is exactly the same. What is the aim? What is the reason we are living? Because this cloud collecting the information, and through your body and your social status and your height and your skin color, you are able to receive different kind of informations. You are able to learn different kind of lessons. You have different kind of experiences, and all of these experiences kind of get collected in the cloud. Like imagine this is a huge Wikipedia that everyone just writes down what they know, and at the end there is a big knowledge of cloud. Is the big cloud of the spirit, and at the end of the day everyone won. So it's a really interesting experiment. One day, stop on the street, just sit down for a couple of minutes and watch the people walking around you and watch your thoughts. Oh my God, look at these ridiculous clothes in this person. Or maybe think, oh my God, what an amazing shape this person has. Wow, how this person behaves with the children. And shift and think about, this is me, and this is me, and this is me as well. Start to realize that everyone, because we have the same essence, at the end of the day, we are gathering, collecting through different bodies, through different life experiences, the information into this big cloud. One of my friends told me once, and it was kind of a life-changing sentence for me, that life is a human experience. So this little spirit comes down into the human body, and we just go through life and we just experiencing things, and that's it. So try not to take life too seriously, but just take it as an experiment, as an experience, and just live with it. And yes, I really understand that sometimes we see horrendous behavior of people. For example, serial killers exist. But we have to understand that, for example, I know it's a really weird example, that the possibility that you are a serial killer is inside of you. Just you have different circumstances, and these different circumstances didn't brought up this serial killer from you. But the possibility is within you. So everything exists in this world, in this universe, has the possibility that one day it will embody in you. Maybe it will not happen, but maybe it will happen. So just be humble and understand that, at the end of the day, what I'm experiencing today, and is not something extremely horrible, because I'm more lucky than the other person. But I'm not better, I'm not worse. Just my situations, my surroundings are different. The third thing I learned, and I interestingly learned the third lesson through teeny tiny white flower. What happened? I went to a vision quest one day, which probably you already heard in my previous video. I was talking about it. You go to the mountain alone, you have a little space for yourself, so you're not hiking all around, you're just sitting on the mountain for 3.5 days, and you are not eating, not drinking, you don't have any electric device, book, nothing with you, just you and really minimal belongings. And I was sitting on the mountain, and the mountain in that time when I was there, it was super dry. And everything was brown, all of the grasses and trees, everything was just very sad. And there was a teeny tiny white flower, so insignificant white flower, I was hardly able to see. And this little white flower was like, I am here, and was expecting the bee to come and pollinate it. And I was thinking, this little flower really, I'm just so sorry for it, is not a rose which has a really beautiful smell or color or something, and just inviting animals or bees. And can you imagine? A bee arrived, landed on this little flower, pollinated, and left. And I was thinking, wow, this mountain is huge. This flower is so teeny tiny, so nothing. Is really hard to see it. And why this flower existed in this world? It happened. And I was thinking, wow, how selfish we are, human beings, when we are low, when we are depressed, and when we think, oh, I'm just a horrible person, what is the reason of my living, and I'm worth nothing. And I was thinking, if I would be able to trust that there is a reason I exist in this world. That is really the life around me is a big puzzle, and I'm a piece of this puzzle. And without me, this whole picture would look completely different. Then probably we would save lots of mental issues for us. If we would be able to trust as much as this little flower was able to trust, and she didn't compare herself, she didn't think about that, oh my God, it's impossible to get it pollinated. No, nothing. It was just existing and trusting that why I'm here, it will happen. So I'm not sure how, maybe just draw a little flower somewhere to yourself, or just find a little flower in the nature and make it dry and flat and put it somewhere where it helps you to get reminded when you are low, when you lose your self-love, that there is a reason that you are here. And yes, we are humans and we think that yes, because we have the consciousness, we are better than anything in this universe. With this consciousness we have, we cannot be so proud that we think and believe that the universe make a mistake when it created us. No, you are perfect. You have the reason to be here. You are part of the big picture. If you wouldn't be present, everything would change. First, of course, in your family, and after that was affect the bigger world. And yes, we have the tendency to think, oh, I'm not important, oh, I'm just so insignificant. If this little insignificant flower got why she was born, or he was born, or it was born, then you have the same. So let's sum it up. First thing, be well. If you want world peace, please be well. Eat, sleep, move, meditate, and choose people around you wisely. Second thing, understand that our essence is the same. That at the end of the day, as the fingers in the hand, we are coming from the same source, and at the end we are going back to the same source. So be kind with other people. Third one, you are not insignificant. You are beautiful, you are unique, there is no more you. You are loved, you are looked after. Just trust. Trust that everything is happening in its own pace, in its own time. This is how I spent my first almost 50 years. Now, what will you do with all of this? Will you take care about yourself? Will you see others as part of you? Will you trust life? Because if yes, then you have the chance that your life will change. And maybe one day you will share what you learned. I'm really looking after this day. If you already have something to share, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, please subscribe, like my video, and see you in the next one. Adios.